Alright, hello everybody. Today we are here to open the Montgomery Roval track. So, yeah, let's hop right into it. This is a 3.64 mile road course that we're going to be racing at this weekend. So, yeah, let's give this thing a try. I actually don't have an official turn number, so I guess we're going to get to count that here. I don't think it saved the setup change I made in my car, but we'll ignore that. So you go down into turn one, heavy braking on this part is very Charlotte and Daytona road course inspired. So there's 1 and 2. We get down to 5 degrees of banking here in turn number 3. Other than that, it's a pretty flat track. You go down this straightaway to turn number 4. Now, originally, this part of the track was going to be like wide open, kind of like the Daytona road course, but I don't trust the Acre drivers to not just absolutely send it across the infield. So to go through 5, 6, and into 7 here, we will hop on to, I guess this is still 7. And then we exit turn 8. Heavy braking zone on the back straightaway part down into turn 9. Use all the runoff you want here. Another pretty decent braking zone into 10. And then turn 11, turn gets tighter as the corner goes on. Then you have a switch back into 12. And then you have an interesting set of corners here of 13, 14, and 15. Before heading on to the short track at Montgomery that we connected for turns 16 and 17. And then you have the front straightaway, the back straightaway, the short track, I should say. Before getting to 18 and 19. And then you have a heavy braking zone into turn 20 right here. And then this is the interesting part. I don't know if this is going to last or not. Because we had to turn 21. And turn 21 is the bus stop here in the corner. This chicane was inspired by Atlanta. 21, 22, and then 23 right here. And then you follow 23 out to 20. I guess there's 23 corners, so yeah. 23 turn track. We're going to be running 8 laps here on race day. And yeah, that's going to be interesting. If the setups are bad, don't worry. If you practice and qualify the car, we can fix that before race day during practice and qualifying and stuff, which is tomorrow. So, or tomorrow's Thursday. My bad. I keep thinking tomorrow is I keep thinking today's Thursday. Nope, tomorrow is Thursday. So we will fix this on Friday when practice and qualifying happens. Yeah, I mean, goes without saying, I like the track. I think it's fun. I don't know how the other Acre drivers are gonna like it. I have a feeling that honestly, I might switch it around and run the Roval first because I feel like we're gonna have a lot of angry drivers coming out of the Roval. So then we can just give them something happy because I have a feeling a lot of people are not gonna like this track. Because if they didn't like Hollywood, they are not gonna like this. Now, I don't know if they didn't like Hollywood because it was like so close to an oval that just that one right turn kind of messed it up for them, or if it was just that difficult of a road course. Which, I mean, to be fair, I mean, it isn't the easiest road course. It's more difficult than it looks, but for sure. But if that road course scared them as much as it seems like it did, or spooked them, I guess, then they are going to love the future road course races in Acre. Yeah, some of these corners I'm going to be more lenient with track limits on than others for sure. But for the most part, just try not to go in the grass if possible. But obviously, it's going to be crazy out here, most likely. So yeah, I think, like I said, 8-lap race, no stages. We did not reach the 10 laps is the shortest race that would have stages, and 8 is less than 10, so we did not have stages. But yeah, I think I'll check stream chat here in a second. I don't know if we're gonna get a driver in, but it's gonna be interesting. So I'm not racing on the oval on Saturday because we have the doubleheader Saturday, the only doubleheader of the season. Oh, Bloxy's here, so we don't have a. So I'm not gonna be racing the oval. I will be racing here. Oh, did I remember to add mobile controls? Hold up, I gotta check that. I think I did? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. So I'd say it's like the first thing I do now, but I couldn't remember if I did or not. So I believe we should have the mobile controls in place. I'll say this corner over here is really fun with the 2026 Acre car. Although that car is kind of painful around here overall. Because, like, the entry of the corners like this one are wonderful. But then the braking, then it gets to the point where if you hit the brake, you're going to stop and you can't really rotate the car anymore. I don't know what kind of a setup I need. I gave it, like, I think the most I would go on, I think I gave us a 24 setup at Acre Super Speedway. That car is a 28, and it can, I mean, that turn 3 chicane I just went through was absolutely horrendous in that thing. I don't know what we need to do. I think we need to give it just the most ungodly loose setup in history to make that thing turn, but yeah. And here's Bloxy, who's going to be running the new car. He got a new... Since Bloxy makes some of the schemes, that's why he's getting replacement schemes, because he's making them himself, but he has the new paint job on it, I guess debuting here. As you can see. No contact. Bloxy's going to be the defending winner heading into this weekend, as he won at Raleigh after I became a camera car, which I got to make a paint scheme for that, but we'll ignore that at the moment. That'd be a corner cut for the 18. I don't know, maybe I need to pave that area, I don't know. Contact. Yeah, like I said, we might end up running the road course first just because we're going to have a lot of unhappy drivers with this probably, would be my guess. But I don't know, we might just stick with the schedule. We'll see. Oh no! Caught a little bit of a waffling there. Yeah, we ran out of budget to. There are some gaps in the wall on the short track. We ran out of money to actually fill in that gap, so we kind of just have some gaps in the wall now. You know, the budget did not allow that. Actually, in fact, when I first told the construction crew we're going to attach the short track to this, and we're going to build a short track to attach to this, the infield tunnel, which is over there over there, I told them that they stood there for a solid 2 days, wondering what in the world, and yeah, they finally got moving and built it, but yeah, they don't have time to go and buy the rest of the concrete, which I don't think our budget allowed for that anyway, but it might have. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask them. Why is there a massive wall? You guys will go right by that if not. Around the outside. Ow. I wouldn't be surprised if I see someone just get on the brakes at that point if I didn't have a big old wall there. That's what I should label. I should put a sign on there that says big old wall. But, yeah, if I didn't see if there wasn't that there, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody just parked it, put the thing in reverse, and tried to do, like, a flip to get over the wall. Like, I would not be surprised at that at all if that happened. If we didn't have the big old wall right there. I mean, can you? Meh. Yeah, I tried to make this as unwall rideable as possible, but there are some parts where you definitely can't wall ride. Moxie's DoorDash is not here, I guess, so we're gonna get to. I'm not gonna lie, these tracks kind of, I don't know. Part of me likes them with the tighter setups. I feel like that just, it makes the cars harder to drive with the tighter setups, and it allows more chances for error. So I feel like that makes the racing more fun, but I don't know. Maybe, I mean, obviously the looser setups are going to be easier to drive, and it's going to be more like road stock, so I don't know what to do with that fully. We're going to sail it around the outside, try to get to blocks. It's not going to work. Yeah, not a good bus stop there. Turn 21-22 and or 20-21-22 are very interesting for sure. Yeah, this will end up being an 8-lap event, so no stages with the length of it, and yeah, cautions are going to be taking up a lot of time probably, I have a feeling. I mean, I did everything I could to remove lag, and we're still lagging. I guess I could take cars out. We just gotta vote which ones get removed. Oh. No, we're gonna hang on this quarter panel, and we're okay. Yeah, I should have stayed in the gas. Cut me off, and that's for cutting me off. And the second one was me trying to get back on track. That was not for cutting me off, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, that was smart by Bloxy. Let me outdrive myself to avoid the contact. I'm still... Oh, he's gonna... Okay. And he outdrove himself. Alright, so I gotta make a Phoenix Racer's car for Dice. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, he's to the bumper. Oh, I was going to try to get a crossover. That's not going to work. The narrow entry of the short track, which I think I'm going to make the short track here the Clash for Acre, because the Phoenix Racer Stadium is going to end up being the Argyle Clash, because all the streamed races and everything, that's officially just going straight to Argyle next year. Like, the stats and everything will go to Argyle. So, I think this is the short track here is going to be the Acre itself Clash. There you go. That's how you get a good corner there. Oh, my bad, Bloxy. That's the banking. That's physics. Oh, payback. You got to make sure you get a good exit in that final chicane. So, Bloxy, I know it's a road course, so you probably don't like it, but what do you think overall? Like, in terms of a road course. Like, I don't want an actual scale like it's any other track. I want a road course scale. It's decent. Oh boy. Alright, we'll take that. Is it better or worse than Hollywood? In terms of road course scale. Because again, I know in terms of normal, like, if we were considering all racetrack scale, you're going to put this down in a dumpster fire that's buried under earth. But if we are just going off a road course scale here. Better? Oh, wow. Okay. I don't understand why people don't like Hollywood, but okay. I think they don't like turn 2 doesn't have banking, but almost none of the corners here of the actual road course have banking. There's a one corner of the actual like road course part that has banking. So I don't think it's that. I think it's just Hollywood is like so close to an oval. I think that's the issue. Oh boy, I really overdrove that corner there. Who is she? Is it the thing on the side of your car? Or the back of your car, wherever? I don't know. I don't know. You have it on either side and the back bumper, I believe. Yes, either side and the back bumper. Oh! We beat him, finally. I beat him on exit at that corner. Pretty much, oh. Okay, we figured it out. I'm gonna try something. It seems like if you can just get the car to rotate, get on the gas for the next part, you can kind of get a good corner. Anyway, if this was the, oh, hold on, I gotta make sure that's working. Okay, good. But yeah, this will be the last lap of the race that I'm running if I was in the, if this was the actual acre race that we're running on Saturday. You wasted it. Bloxy, why do you not have a Sonic car? Or is that the car you're running for the blue out? Are you running a Sonic car for the blue out? Like, why do you not have a Sonic car? I already have my car ready for the blue out. Like, this thing is blue, pretty much. 98% of it's blue, so we got this thing approved already. Like, oh, I hit the wall there. I will make the blue out one. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. I think Boston's in the playoff. Yeah, it's got to be in the playoffs. So yeah, makes sense. Also, I cannot wait to announce the 2026 streamed race schedule because we are adding so many events. I'll probably make announcements slowly for the Argo events, so like or at least the events that are in my control. Obviously, the NASCAR race isn't that, and yeah, we'll have no sprint. Oh. So I mean, you know, the NASCAR schedule part of it. Obviously, I gotta wait for. But for the most part, I have it planned out already. I think it's gonna be great. Like, we have so many new events. We have a new Acre, like, or Argo, I guess, because they're going to be Argo events. So we have all the Crown Jewel events in Argo pretty much are going to be in streamed races now. I mean, obviously, we have the big events within the seasons of, you know, Acre and stuff, but that's, besides the point. Like, you know, the Acre Super Speedway, Acre 500 and this, you know, that's different, but, you know. Argo is going to have the main Crown Jewel events that you're going to want to win. It blocks his door dashes there. How long have I been streaming? Oh, hi, Banana. Next race is Saturday. We have practice and qualifying on Friday night. Or, actually, my bad. I forgot. We have a streamed race Friday. Practice and qualifying for the Oval and the Roval Friday. And then races for the Roval and the Oval on Saturday. So, yeah, there's that. But, yeah, I'll stream for a little longer. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I kind of don't know what to expect, because, I mean, at least this track, like, committed to being a road course, I guess, unlike Hollywood, I think, because that appears to be the issue that people had with Hollywood. So, I think, that makes me think people might not mind this track. I still think people aren't going to like it. Like, I don't know, I just don't know what to expect now. Get the rotation. There we go. Now into the braking zone for turn 9. Yeah, this is another one of the tracks that I designed. I was like a 7 or 8-year-old just pushing my cars around. I know this one was designed around the time the Roval came out. Because, you know, that like I remember the first iteration of this track, because I've redesigned it a few times, but the first iteration of this track, I remember it had like a it was very Roval inspired, for sure. And then the infield kind of slowly turned into the Daytona road course, but this was still very Charlotte Roval inspired. And then at some point I added a carousel that went out of the track. I didn't really know how I would be able to do that with this, so I just connected a short track to it. That was kind of the best way to do this. So, yeah, but I mean, the only thing I removed is because originally the oval part of my... Because originally, when I was first designing this, I remember all the lore now. This was like a quad oval like Charlotte. But then I took that out, so the only thing that I didn't add was there's supposed to be a chicane on the front straightaway here before you get to the start-finish line. And that really shows you how Roval inspired this was, because we had a back straightaway into turn 3 bus stop, and then we had another chicane on the front straightaway, like straight out of the Charlotte Roval. So it was very Roval inspired, and then it's kind of become more of its own, but... I mean, this track's existence, you owe to the Charlotte Roval. So there's that. There's that story of the track. And then actually, I don't think this track actually had an oval date because I went all in on my little when next NR stream Saturday probably. Anyway, because I remember I had like schedules and everything. I don't think we actually had an oval race at Montgomery. I think that was the All-Star race. So, yeah, it was. This is definitely a Roval track, and road course is like honestly the main attraction here. But yeah, there's the story of Montgomery for you. Put in the Argle Wikipedia or Argle fan wiki, whatever it is. I don't even know, but yeah, I just realized we can easily have like 250 pages. In the Argle wiki with all the tracks and stuff, but yeah, that would be quite something. Doubt we're gonna do that, but you never know. I guess I'll pull it into the pits here, and I will hop into the Otter and the 2026 Acre car, so you can kind of get a perspective of that. That did not go good trying to get this thing to pit road, but we'll ignore that. Introducing the auto car. We do have an auto race here, I believe, in July or August, sometime in the summer. So, a good ways away. So, if you want to do good in that, practice in this car, I guess. But, yeah, here's a lap in an auto car here, so I don't know if I have a looser setup on this or the current Acre car. I don't remember, but anyway. This one feels looser, obviously. Like, I mean, I've said it before, the Gen 6 car is just, in general, you're able to drive this thing looser, and it's overall looser than the Gen 7 car. So, this is, you know, it feels a little better driving around here in this thing. Now, I'm not saying this thing's like a F1 car, like, drivability in a corner. You know, it's a big, heavy stock car still, but, you know. Nonetheless, it is still fun to drive around here. Got brakes. Don't mind the bad setups, so let's get fixed at practice and qualifying. Now on the short track part. Oh man, set the thing out wide a little bit. I really like this corner, the way the track snaps back to the other side like that makes this corner kind of fun. Yeah, the reason that's not a perfect oval is because it actually ran into the banking over there for the oval, turn 3 of the actual Montgomery oval. The track banking ran into that, so I had to kind of cut the corner off a little bit. Alright, anyway, we'll head into the pits and we'll pull out the slow poke because this 2026 Acre car, even with the setup changes I make, this thing is, I believe, probably, oh gosh, what I run 205, so yeah, this thing is roughly 18 seconds slower than the current Acre Cup car. So yeah, lower top speed and a way tighter car. It is not good. Like, when you can kind of tap the brakes, sometimes it works. You can just get that little, like, 5% of the brake tap. Like, when you're first entering a corner, it feels great. Then you get to a slow enough speed to make the corner, and at that point you hit the brakes, you're going to stop. So it's, you know, it's good to an extent, and then after this, the car gets really tight. So I don't know what kind of loose of a setup we need here. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be nonsensical, but we'll figure it out eventually. I mean, we're going to be running drag racing cars with the acceleration in these things at some point with how loose we got to make these cars. But it will be hopefully still good racing. I think the drivers will be more happy with it. You can brake and turn, especially on the ovals. But, yeah, I think it will be good. Probably, in theory, we'll have overall better racing. I think, at least, but we'll find out in 2026, I suppose. And again, some of these corners I'm going to be more lenient on track limits than others. It also depends on, like, how close you are on track limits, too, I guess. But, you know, obviously, if possible, stay on track. That just goes without saying, but, yeah. Did not know you had to really get the brakes for that corner, but okay. Alright, let's see if I hit it right. This is one of my favorite corners to drive in this car. Because you can do... I kind of messed it up, but you can just really get the thing to rotate on entry if you hit it right. This corner's pretty good, too. Like, you can brake and rotate the car at the same time. Now, This right here is the fun corner with this one. This is great. This is where we get that 18-second slower lap time. Yeah, that is a wonderful corner to drive with this thing, but you know, that'll happen occasionally. And I think Banana drove out on the track at some point, but yeah, there's that thing. We're gonna ignore the fact it's 18 seconds slower, and yeah. Oh no, Banana's still there. Almost hit him. Hello. I wish to leave the. Oh no, I'm actually like stuck. Okay, hold on. Might just have to reset. Yeah, I didn't add admin. I gotta reset. Screen so what? Yeah. I don't know what that issue is. I've never heard of that issue. I don't know what to do. Yeah, well, yeah, you already left. Yeah, I would say leave and rejoin and see. I don't know really how to fix that. In theory, I did some stuff to remove some more lag. Worst comes to worst, I got a final idea to do to remove lag, and if all those things don't work, I don't know what to do. But imagine we have a 2018 Roval moment where everybody just misses the corner. Yeah, I think I should have. I made some changes, so it should be a little bit better. But yeah, I mean it's like I get that a road course like this, a lot of parts, so. Like I said, it is a pretty big road course. I don't know exactly what rank it is out of road courses in terms of length and which one's the longest and shortest and stuff, but I know it's 3.64 miles. It's actually bigger than one of the road courses I thought for sure would be bigger than this, but so I don't know, but yeah. So I think the next road course we have after the Montgomery Roval, because this is race 8. Race 9 we head to Portland, and then race 10 we go to Seattle, which that's another I guess Argo original, I guess. What to call it at this point, but yeah, that's gonna be a good race, and then we head to Orlando. So that's gonna be. Orlando's gonna be fun, I think. Probably, hopefully, maybe, possibly. I don't know. And after Orlando, which is like high-speed intermediate, borderline a super speedway, we then have New York, and then I think from there. No, do we have a? No, we have to have a race in between. What's race 13? Oh, Chesapeake. That's right, Chesapeake. Then we have a super speedway. Then we have 3 road courses in a row. We have a road course, a street course, and a really unique road course. I don't know what you guys are going to think of Toronto, but that's going to be an interesting one. That's half dirt. Not less than half dirt, but it's going to be interesting. And then, yeah, it's an interesting, unique schedule. We'll leave it at that. In case you couldn't tell, but it actually gets less road course heavy as we get towards the playoffs, I believe. So you guys got that to look forward to, I suppose. Also, I don't know how we're going to get a 64-mile super speedway to work, but we'll try to figure it out. Or a 24-mile super speedway, because I had those planned. I also had an 18-mile road course planned. Don't think we're going to get that either, but we'll see. The reason I don't think we're going to get the 64-mile and those, like, absolutely... I don't have time to do one tonight. We have a Saturday planned because we have a streamed race on Friday. Otherwise, well, okay, we can either have 1-2 race stream on Saturday, or we can have one race ran on Friday night after the Acre race, and then we can have another race on Saturday night. It's one of those two. Yep, corner cut. If I was the FI, oh, believe me, if I was anything, if this was anything like F1 and I got to be the FIA, if you got a corner cut penalty, oh boy, you'd be suspended for the next 5 years if you even think about cutting a corner. By gosh, intentionally wreck somebody, yeah, you're just going to jail at that point. I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually. Just become the FIA. That's not a bad idea. I'm not doing that, but I mean, worst comes worse. Oh, that was a good set of corners there from the back straightaway part of the road course there. And then just get on the gas. Yep, there we go. That was good. Oh, dear gosh. How did Jaden get this far already? What is this layout? It's called the Roval. Ever heard of one? Actually, technically it's a row double oval because we connected the short track to it. So technically it's a row double oval, but it's a roval. Oh, I messed up that corner. Dang it, that was my good lap. Qualifying is going to go insane here. Alright, let's see what the fastest lap put up is so far. .207. Alright, good. Can we just erase that out? No. I also broke the chat. What do you mean you broke the chat? How? Okay. How does one do that? I don't know, but I mean, it's there are drivers that have any really. I don't know, Jaden. Maybe that wasn't me. Did you consider that? If you just really get on the brakes and let the car rotate there, that sets you up way better for turn 8 here. Oh, that's what he means by he broke the chassis. That's not breaking the chassis. That's ripping the body panels off the car. I forgot to even look how long have I been streaming. 42. Alright, we'll stream to 7:45. Could you imagine if this track was real? This would be a wild track in real life. So if it's roughly 2 minutes a lap, we got about 3 laps left. 2 or 3. Kind of messed up 4 there, but that's alright. Oh, I went. Yeah, I locked up the brakes there pretty bad. But that is okay. Boing. Alright, yeah, I'd say we're gonna get 2 more laps. I don't know, it depends on when I get to the line. If I get to the line, it's 7:40. Not this time, but the next time. But if I get to the line, it's like 7:43. I'm just gonna say it's the last lap, but we'll see. I have a feeling that's gonna happen, but you never know for sure. This bus stop is interesting. You gotta try to get the car to basically stop right there on that apex of 22 and or 21 or 22, whatever it is, and get the car to rotate. But that obviously didn't happen. Yeah, all right, 2 more laps here. Probably, or I don't know. This might be the last lap. We'll see. We'll say 2 more. Actually. This is the last one. Forget it. Last lap, I think. Well, plus 2, so yeah, I think 18 laps here is enough. I mean, that's a solid 50 miles, so... That's, 50 miles is roughly a standard oval acre race length, so I think we'll go with that. Because, yeah, it's about 54. Actually, it might be closer to 60, but Something like that. I don't know the exact number. 3.64, multiply that by 18. That's how many I ran. Oh, because that's... Never mind, that explains it. So I say, wait, how did I run a lap 2 seconds faster than this when I was getting the laps for the race? And I remembered that one had the setups. Because I need the setups to get accurate lap counts. So, yeah, that explains a lot, actually. I completely missed that corner. Yeah, that's what I mean. You gotta get this thing to really slow down, and then you can get the good corner there. And I still kind of messed up the exit of the bus stop, but it's fine. There we go. Home stretch, and we have done as Jaden's gonna start driving around in the Banana Boy car. There's our stream. Did I go faster than the 207 something? Nope. Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember the time after the seconds, but that's gonna do it for the stream, guys. If you want to see more, leave a like, subscribe to all that stuff. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.